Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, March 27th of 2025. I'm Gio Benacourt, and this is a recording done today about almost 2 hours prior to the U.S. session open by Vantage Markets. We heard what President Trump said yesterday about his to impose 25% tariff on automobile imports into the U.S. Obviously, the indices slipped. The Dow slipped 4 points. The S&P slipped 0.2%, and the Nasdaq heavy, or the Nasdaq, was down about 0.8%. So all three indices dropped yesterday, and reports of this auto tariffs were coming in. Now, there's today in regards to macro data coming out, first quarter GDP data, new home sales, and weekly job claims are among the economic releases that could move equities and other assets today. So although the market is likely to remain focused on the tariff saga. So that being said, during the London session, the Nasdaq hasn't really fluctuated below the 20,000 psychological support level, which is holding strong. It did open, obviously, a gap down today, the asset, but it was a very, very low volatile, very low volume traded in there. So my speculation for today's market is obviously that 20,000 marker is going to be tested. Now, will we fluctuate below it? Well, we have so in the past, right? And that low was basically on the 11th. So that low is 19,143 points. So can we, if we happen obviously to do trade below this, can the market just continue, dropping because of all of this scenario? That some people might say that this could backfire in regards to looking for the car manufacturer to supercharge itself in the United States. So all these things are going to be complicated for assets. Obviously, also earnings season is over, so this is basically the end of it. So profit taking could also be on the table for all the assets. So it's going to be a tricky day today. I will suggest for you to just stay out of the assets, not out of the indices. Take a look at the S&P. How is that fluctuating? We have fluctuated below our levels of support. So let's just update those. I'm basically going to be using that level and 5720. I'm going to bring down the resistance 5780 and then 5800. Just using values that are not that wide of a spread, basically. Then we have the Dow. Also, Dow is the one that might be the one that will bring more volatility or more opportunities. It's looking to open to open in the green and have more volume in here compared to its peers, the S&P and the Nasdaq. It also opened gap down further down, but it has obviously closed that and has climbed into yesterday's trading session and trading range. So can we continue to speculate that continuation of the movement to the upside? I'm going to use 42,900 as my first level of resistance and 43,000 as the target. Let's see if we'll be able to reach that by today. Crude oil. So crude oil, yesterday it tested $70. Today has fluctuated below that 50-day moving average towards that 69.35 support level that we have here. It violated it, traded below it, but it quickly retreated and is now above it. So I'm going to leave the same levels, and I'm actually going to be bullish on this one and looking at it for to come and test that high again, that $70. All right, so Nat Gas, it is declining, it's dropping, so let's use the lower Bollinger Band as our first target or support, 360 our second. I'm going to tighten up the resistance to 390 and the 50-day moving average for Nat Gas, selling Nat Gas. Then we have gold. Gold is back into rally mode. So let's use 360 first target, new all-time high, and just new levels, 370. Nice parabolic movement into gold. Nice. Then we have silver. So we have silver also fluctuating above our first level of resistance. So we're gonna use the upper Bollinger Band as our second level and leave the second as our first. I'm going to use 33.5 for support and the 20-day moving average within the Bollinger Bands. So buying the metals, copper also moving higher, but it was. So I'm going to use the upper Bollinger Band and 525, the 515 marker, and then I'm going to use 505 second. I'm still long copper. Bitcoin. All right, so let's tighten up Bitcoin a bit. I'm going to use yesterday's swing low and the 20-day moving average as my supports. Then resistance, I'm going to use the upper Bollinger Band and the 50-day moving average as a nice level of resistance, and 90,000 as the psychological round value for resistance, second target. The currencies, take a look at the euro, how the euro is forming out. Okay, so the euro is looking to perhaps do a nice move to the upside. I'm just going to use the 50-day moving average as my second level of support, and 107 as my first one. I'm going to bring down to 108.5 and then 109 being the targets for today. So I'm looking for a move up a bit on the euro. The pound is moving higher. I'm going to use 130, 129.5 first level. So buying the pound also, and that could happen as we could probably speculate that even though it opened gap up, the dollar index, I think it's gonna make another move lower. So I'm speculating for this guy to go lower. So if that happens, then we're gonna see a spike on the metals and the currencies. So keep your eyes sharp. Right, that's it for me today. Have a great trading day. I'll see you tomorrow.